Hi, and welcome to On the Road with Bobby Halton, and we're here at FDIC 2007. And we're live this morning with Tim Sendelbach, and Tim just completed his keynote address for our opening day of the 2007 festivities here in Indianapolis, and hit a home run. When you see that video, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Tim was impassioned, he was focused, it was a great talk, and we're just absolutely thrilled to have Tim here with us this morning. Tim currently is the president of the International Society of Fire Service Instructors, where he's been president for 8 years, and just did a great job. Did every instructor in America proud by the performance he did this morning. One of the best keynotes we've ever seen at FDIC. So I'm really glad to have him. We're going to talk a little bit about his keynote, about the Instructor Society, where they're going, and anything else that Tim and I think you guys all might want to hear. So without further ado, Tim, welcome to On the Road.
Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, great. Why'd you pick the topic you picked?
Well, you know, I honestly went back and started thinking about some of the things that I heard at FDIC. You know, it's always about change, and it's always about taking the fire service to the next level. And I just looked at status quo. I think that's how we always feel in the fire service. We're always striving for more. But going beyond status quo, taking it to the next level, I wanted to do something other than just talk about change. So.
Oh, it was great.
Well,
it was great. When you say status quo, well, how do you define that a little bit? Why don't you define it a little bit here?
Well, I think most of us look at, you know, you wake up every third day, you go to work, and that's the status quo. We go to work with a smile on our face, but at the same time, what's important is to have some sort of inspiration, have that passion come back, and be able to say, you know what, this was a great day. Above and beyond just going to work, I had fun. So it's above the status quo.
Oh, it was a great speech, and it will be on our site. Why was doing a keynote at FDIC for you significant?
It exemplifies the cooperation and collaboration, the leadership that you bring to this organization, Penwell and Fire Engineering. But at the same time, there's been a rocky road in the past, and you know what? This really shows what the fire service is about. You know, two leaders coming together and saying, you know, bygones be bygones. We're going to do what's right for the American Fire Service, the International Fire Service. So that's why it was important. So I appreciate that.
And we do too. For some of you out there that may not know, the instructors actually started this show 79 years ago. This is our 79th show. And Penwell Corporation purchased it 11 years ago. And Tim and I, when I first came on board, I reached out. We've been friends for a long time. I said, can we make this work? And it took a lot. I mean, there were bridges we had to rebuild, and there were relationships that had to be mended, not between Tim and I, but between, things that happened long before either of us had anything to say in it. And the instructors are integral. Tell us a little bit about the society and what it's doing today, and how a firefighter can join, and what the benefits are, and all that good stuff.
Well, I think that's the important part. The ISFSI is a membership organization, and it represents the instructors. It is the only international organization that represents the instructors. Every entity, every position within the fire service has representation in a membership organization, with the exception of instructors. And that's what the ISFSI has served their role for so long. In different venues, they serve that role. They are the voice of instructors for the fire service. It is such a vital organization. There was a time, no question about it, where, you know, basically go into dormancy and basically vanish. That's not right for the American Fire Service. It's not right for the instructors. They need that voice. So we are moving forward. As I shared with you the other day, very simply, financially, we're stable for the first time. Since our departure from FDIC, we were stable. All of our issues of the past are in the past, and I'm proud to say that. We're now searching for an executive director, which I think absolutely is a critical component to allow us to take that next level. So it's a proud moment for us, and one I'm looking forward to.
One of the agreements that Tim and I have made is that FDIC is now the permanent home of the instructors. And so as you join, you can plan on attending our annual meeting, a membership meeting here, which is going to be tomorrow, actually, Thursday at 2:30, in room 202 and 203. A very special award and presentation is going to be made at that time. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the award?
We're recognizing Battalion Chief John Tibbett of Montgomery County as the George D. Post Instructor of the Year Award for his work with the Firefighter Near Miss program. Just absolutely represents what the instructors are about and the safety and survival approach that we're basically focusing on. In regards to the membership, obviously we'll be accepting new members there. It's $75, and everybody asked that question, and it's the appropriate question. What's the benefits? Well, very, very seriously and up front. The benefits are what you put into it. You know, so many people want to join an organization, hang their hat on it, and say, hey, you know, I belong to an organization. Benefits come with contributions. And all I'm asking is people not expect the world, but when you contribute, we can make some huge changes in the fire service.
It's like the old adage your dad told you, the harder you work, the luckier you'll get. Right?
Never believed it,
yeah,
but,
never believed it.
It's the truth.
I remember coming home from work, one of my first jobs as a kid, and I was dog-tired, sat down in the chair. My dad's reading the paper, he looks over at me, and I said, oh, I'm so tired. He shuffles the paper and goes, good, that's what they pay you for.
Fair enough.
You know, you put in an honest day's work, or you put in an effort, and you get returns. And the Instructor Society, when you think about it, and you said it, heck, you said it a lot better than I ever could, but I kind of had the same message this morning. Training. It's training. Training's the solution. It's not, you know, rules. We have great rules. We have good, you know, we have good SOPs. We have good policies. It's the enforcement and the way to enforce it. It's the supervision. It's everything that comes with quality training and repetitive, daily, focused, meaningful, relevant training. And that's the solution. That's what a group like the instructors can help the young firefighters out there, the young instructors, learn more, gain more tools, and get to meet with guys like yourself who are consummate professionals. I mean, you had that crowd spellbound. No, really, they were spellbound. They were on their feet, you know, standing O. You just couldn't have done a better job. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for, you know, the Instructor Society, and really for FDIC, because FDIC for a while had started to, you know, drift a little bit too. And someone said to me, why are we bringing new faces up, young faces? It's because that's what FDIC is about. FDIC, when we come here, and Tim helps us with the selection process for the classes. That was part of our bridge building agreements that we worked out last year. We had over 590 some odd people who wanted to teach. Now we can only accommodate about 150 to 180 of those people. And so that's a tough process. But we still encourage all of you out there, put in a call for presentation. We'd love to have you come here and teach. If you get rejected this year, doesn't mean you're out. It just means that there was such a body, maybe in the topic you were presenting, or for whatever reason. Doesn't mean your presentation wasn't good or wasn't respected. So we're asking people, please step up. We'd love to see more presentations come in. This is our conference. This is not run by corporate. Tim's on the board that helps select, as are many other firefighters on that advisory board. So this is our show, and these are our instructors. And this is what FDIC is about. It's about community. It's about the community of the fire service. And we just couldn't be happier to have you. Anything you'd like to throw out to end this up?
I've said it many times before, Bobby, but this is a historical moment for me personally, but more importantly for the ISFSI and the fire service in general. And speaking on their behalf, I can't thank you enough, and I greatly appreciate the opportunity.
God bless you. We love you, Timmy. Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you. Come back. This has been On the Road with Bobby Halton. We're live from FDIC, and we'll see you next time.